Another shooting on a Friday night in Milwaukee. Like many cities across the country, homicide rates have spiked here in the last year. But Milwaukee has something other cities don't, at least not yet.
The Black String Triage Ensemble is a group of Black and Latinx string players. They go to the site of shootings within about 2 to 2.5 hours of the event and play about a 30 to 40-minute concert at the scene and then leave.
David Hallman is the founder and music director of the ensemble.
They do this out of respect for people in the community, particularly Black and brown folks, who have to deal with the trauma of a world and society that literally says you have no right to exist.
And how does music play into that?
I put together a program of 6 different pieces of music based off of the 5 stages of grief, with the 6th stage of faith included at the end.
It's become a weekly ritual for the group.
Everybody makes an agreement to be available, specific day, specific time period. Generally, we're all together in a space, and we are monitoring 911 situations as they arise. Yeah, we should go. And if there's one that seems to be a shooting, then we go to the scene.
Not ease muscles in my stomach before we really head out. I get that before we go, actually. But
you never know what we're going to encounter.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's what we see a lot of. Yeah.
They quietly assess the situation before deciding to set up and play. The musicians, accompanied by Reverend Ron Ballou, their lead chaplain.
You call this a crime scene ministry.
Correct,
What
it
does
is.
that mean?
Basically, what we're trying to do is have some spiritual support and foundation in a situation that can be very chaotic. And that song that we were playing, that girl was singing right along. And she said, I have to know, they want to know what's coming up next.
It's very peaceful. Like, it brings back the peace, brings back the calmness, and make people, music calms me, so it's probably calming people.
In the immediate aftermath of a shooting, this is the only prescription. The mothers who have had children die from police violence, as I've been told, respect what we do, which is fantastic. That's excellent. But apparently so does law enforcement.
I just spoke with one of the officers on scene in charge, and he said we need to play more music, so it's calm.
And that is a very awkward position to be in.
How so?
We don't do this necessarily for law enforcement, but we realize that they're there, and they're burdened as well.
As the police pack up, so do the musicians. Often they'll have multiple calls in one night. As they wait, they reflect on what they experienced tonight.
It's kind of a pouring out when I go to these scenes, pouring out of all the music that I've had throughout the years, and it really feels good doing it to console people.
We can't be there to help people process in all the ways that they need to process, but we have this one skill as a group.
In that moment, in tomorrow's moment, and next weekend's, the ensemble will keep responding to promote peace and healing as shootings permeate the city.
How do we fix the hole in the soul of people? And how do we rewire the brain so that it thinks differently? Well, the answer is music.